Let's do it.
Hey, girl, it seems like I ain't seen you in a long time. Yes,
It's been a minute.
which means our audience hasn't seen us in a while. So welcome back to I Ain't Trying to Be Funny, but
But
with
the
Keita and
summer
Kim,
edition.
the summer edition. Yes, we took a little break this spring. Spring got a little
Woo!
hectic. It got a little hectic out these parts. I was
This
like,
what
I could
happens
not
when you have
breathe.
9 jobs.
Listen, I mean, it felt like I just never had a break the whole spring semester. So this is good. Take a little breather for the summer until summer. Wait, though. I meant to tell you this. I have been assigned to teach a class on campus this summer.
No,
And we discussed this.
absolutely
We
not.
discussed this. So now I got to go. I sent an email, but now we got to go I'm going to have to drive over there and we're going to have a talk. Mm, Mama don't come to campus in the summer. That's not what we do. I need my class to be online. I love my babies, but I can't do them in the summer like that.
No, I'm done.
It's only one class twice a week, but it messes with my travel. I want to
Right,
be able to travel. I can't teach
right.
remotely from an island with an on-campus class. You know what I'm
No
saying?
one, no one is going to teach remotely from an island.
But I could, you know,
The
potentially.
close campus or the further away campus?
I'm talking about I could teach online from an island.
I know I'm saying you the one you got to go into. Is it the
Yeah,
close
it's the
campus?
close one. Yeah. Yeah, it's the
Oh
close one.
wow.
So,
Mm-mm.
plus office hours, it'd just be a few Monday, Wednesday. But I'm just like, no. Because then if I travel, I need to be trying to come home on Saturday instead of Sunday just to make sure I'm home and in place. And yeah. And we're going to Puerto Rico. I already have my flight.
Puerto Rico.
We don't get back till the Sunday before classes start. And I'm like, nah. So now I gotta go here and talk to my guy. Say, it would really be better if try to be a little humble.
Good luck.
Although I could go in there and be like, look here, I'ma
I
need,
can't see the whole thing. Tenured and dangerous.
yeah, go in there and be like, I'ma need. No, no, I'm just kidding. So, yeah. Right. Yeah.
And
So
we
anyway,
both will be out of a job because I'll be laughing.
that part. I'll be like, Kim told me to do it. Yeah. So
What
yeah,
had happened was, well, I
yeah.
probably talked myself out of a job giving them students the grades they deserve. How
Listen,
dare?
how dare you? How dare you? Yeah, that's the attitude now. They be like, but why can't I turn it in 8 weeks late and still get full credit? The same credit that everybody else got who did it on time. Why should I have deadlines? And their parents are right there with them. You should see them online. The parents are like, I don't care if my child makes some arbitrary deadline set by a teacher or a professor. Okay, you don't have
Okay.
to care. And don't care what their grade is either. How about that? How about you keep that same energy, as people like to say? Keep that same, I don't
Stand
care.
on business.
Stand on business when that
Right.
transcript come out.
Right.
Uh,
Stand on business when that grade come out. Cause
listen,
I'm not changing
listen,
it.
listen.
I am not changing it.
And you see that it took, so I wrote a book, Office Hours to Pookie Chronicles. Ting. So
Ting.
if I had special effects, I put a little ting. Yeah, so I put the funny stories in that book. You know what I'm saying? Most of this mess ain't funny. And people see that, you know, you
Right.
see that. You see what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about. You ain't laughing most of the time. You be like, I know this.
I told you about the one where a dude was like, can you open it up so I can take quiz 2? Okay, quiz 2 from 14 weeks ago.
Out of how many quizzes?
Four.
Oh,
Four
I thought you.
quizzes.
My class takes It's
Or
every other
three.
week.
3 quizzes and 3 exams, I think it
Oh, okay.
was.
My class takes 7 or 8. It's 8 quizzes. So
Oh,
if he
wow.
wanted to go all the way back to 2, they're like, bruh. Yeah, but anyway, quiz 2 is still like months ago. Like, calm down.
Yeah. What, 16 weeks?
15. Mhm.
15, yeah. So, well, okay. 13 weeks ago. Still, it was still a long time ago. And I'm going, and I'm looking like, did I read? Like, make sure my eye is open. Does it say quiz 2?
I had a student say to me, I don't see why you can't just open it back up. And it took all my energy to say as politely as I could, I don't see why you couldn't do it on time.
Right.
But I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for that.
I'm wrong. We
Can't
all
be
wrong.
Can't be
We
like
all wrong.
Clifton and begin sassy.
Clifton.
Yeah, so we
Miss
are
Cliffy.
So we did take a little break, but in that break time, the whole Love and Marriage
DC.
DC took place, and it was calamity.
Trash.
It was trash. It was Ashley being evil the whole time, not liking anybody. It was Joy being nasty
Nasty.
and playing
That's
the
a good
victim.
word.
Playing the
Ashley
victim.
evil, Joy nasty. Yeah, playing the victim.
Irena delusional and
Absolutely. Her picture
in her
needs to
own
be
little
next to
word.
the word in the dictionary.
Because she don't care. She's just like, well, I don't see why we gotta do all this arguing. Let's just play with our wigs and be happy. Like, ma'am, that's not what's happening right now. Quit trying to put these people together. Quit trying to play nice. And then when it don't go all bubbles and flowers, then it's like, well, don't forget I'm from the area. Like all of a sudden now she just, now she
I'm from Baltimore.
I'm from Baltimore. Like, girl, where was all that Baltimore? Listen, she cracks me up. Actually, she don't crack me up. She's just really delusional. Like,
She's very delusional.
like,
She's on another planet.
her son was like, I want to spend more time with y'all. And she just totally blew him off. The only person that really seen. So the boy said he was hurt by what Quick said. Quick yelled at him. He told his daddy how he felt. His daddy tried to fight him. He told his mama how he felt. She brushed him off. The only person that really seemed to care about him was Ashley.
Right.
And it's only so much that he's going to even want to deal with her because she's beefing with his parents. So
to me, that was the only real moment in that whole season that probably went over so many people's heads. They did not. And that's the thing about, and he's not even a young child, right?
He's in his
But I always tell people, if you listen to children, I'm talking about actually listen to children, they'll tell you exactly what's wrong. And he did that. And she brushed him off. And I was like,
are y'all not listening to this baby? He's saying he's suicidal. His friend just committed suicide. He's struggling. Everybody coming at him on social media. They dragging his drama out, making him out to be a bad person, all on national TV. And they just like, yeah, shut up.
It was at that moment I pulled back. I felt bad for him. I felt empathy for him, and it just lets you know that Irena, she ain't all together.
And I believed him when he said that they show favoritism to the blind son, because of course they do.
Oh, of course. Right? I mean, that's gonna be
because he needs more than
he needed more. Yeah,
he needed more of a certain thing, but that doesn't mean little Jamie doesn't need any affection or love or nurturing. Like,
yeah, that was that. It was unfortunate. It
was heartbreaking.
And even with Joy at the very end, last episode in her interview, when they asked her was she happy, listen. I tried to tell you on Ready to Love, but you didn't listen to me through the TV.
Sad.
Baby, if he got a 2-year-old,
Stop. Just don't say it like you normally say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I mean, I don't even have to finish the sentence though.
Yeah, you don't
Do
have
I really? I don't have to
don't.
finish.
You don't. That's like that former president that's on trial for the Stormy Daniels case. She was going in yesterday in court, and the judge was like, "There are some things better left unsaid." He was like, "That's enough." She was giving all the details. He's like, nah, "No, we get the point. We get it."
And to follow that up on The View, who was it that said, well, who's gonna go and check to see if she's telling the truth? You know, about his size.
All the details.
This, that, and the third. Yeah. Who's supposed to check to see if she's lying or not?
No, thank you. No, thank you. Like when
when
Michael Jackson was on trial, when they were saying that he was molesting, and the little boys said something about his private parts. I was like, did they check? They did, didn't they? Didn't they look?
Yeah, they did. He had to take pictures.
Yeah.
So I remember that.
They can do that. They can do that in this trial.
He probably was showing in court.
He pull it out right on the table and be bad
but
about
did you see her on Jimmy Kimmel when Jimmy Kimmel had all those? You didn't see that? So he had all these different size mushrooms. And he asked her to point to the one. You didn't see that? Oh, I got to find that and send it to you. I gotta find that and send it to you, because when she chose the one, I was like, ooh, no, she did not. Yes, she did. She surely did point to the one, and the one that she pointed to, I could see that. I could see that.
Oh, now I gotta watch it.
Based on his stature. Based on his stature. I'll definitely send you the link. I'll send it to you. Because they mentioned Jimmy Kimmel's show twice in court. Yesterday and the day before.
Yeah, they taking a break today. They don't come back till tomorrow. But
oh yeah, because don't the boy graduate today? I think the boy graduates today.
No, court on Wednesdays.
Right. And it happened to be, I think, on today or something.
Like people changing their oh, I had to tell you that later. I'll tell you that later.
Okay, we digress. But Joy actually said that she was not happy. I just, I just really felt like she anytime somebody jumps into a marriage like really quickly, I would just be leery, especially these days, especially after COVID.
And they got married. Then they get married right before COVID, and then they had to move right in together. They've only been on Love and Marriage DC for 2 years, 2 seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
So yeah.
I'm like, no.
And they still have this remnant from the show hanging around.
Carmen
buzzing in his ear. Heard that thing.
That was messy.
I didn't like her on Ready to Love. I didn't like her on here with her little nasty attitude. So
and Joy said that she didn't make her feel safe. And I said, how many red flags do you need, ma'am? He'd have called you the secretary. He didn't make you safe at the cabin. He chose Carmen over you.
Made her look stupid because she chose Carmen and him over Ashley. She's like, I like you, Ashley, but I love them more. But he telling her, well, I think I love Carmen more. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that had to be the big slap in the face. I ain't trying to be funny, but
they sleeping together. Or slept, or
I think slept. I think slept.
All three. I don't know. Something had happened.
And Carmen act like she didn't understand what Ashley was saying. She's like, I didn't say nothing to them that I didn't say to you. But Joy's point
was, but that girl said she loved you though.
Yeah, but
she said she loved you though.
But Joy's point is, yeah, you might have said it to me, but you still shouldn't have said it to them.
Right.
Don't talk about me to people that you know don't like me and that I don't like. She
Right.
just refused to accept that point. And I'm like,
Right.
you know what she's saying. You know what
Right.
she's saying. That's
Mm-hmm.
reality TV 101. Don't talk to nobody about me that don't like me.
Yeah.
That comes up on all of these shows. If you
Yeah.
do that, you now in their camp. You now siding with them. You done sat up and kiki with them talking about me. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
good. I'm good.
And then the kicker of the show is Yusha using Winter. Say duh on that one.
I ain't mean to laugh.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, don't act like he didn't see you on the show last season.
He swears he
I
didn't
mean, the
though.
first season.
He swore he didn't. Lies. But he said he didn't. Even if
I
you
got a
didn't watch it in
whole
real
pot of
time.
gold to tell you.
Right. Even if you didn't watch it in real time, if you about to be on there, why wouldn't you go back and watch
Exactly.
to see what you're getting yourself into? Like, yeah.
And that boy was like, got him. Come on now.
Not got him. He's stupid.
He saw that she was gullible.
Even still, I mean, he might have liked her. She's cute. I mean, she is. I think she's cute. She's ding dong, but she's pretty.
About the way she looked. I'm talking about what happened on the first season that she was on there.
Say he didn't watch it.
Girl,
if
he
he
lied.
took her at face value, she's pretty. And she's thick, and
Okay.
he thought he could, I don't see what the problem is. Like he said, what's the problem with him advertising his clothes and his whatever he does?
It's the other stuff. Him being all after Joy and
Did you see it that way? I mean, it's edited, but did it look to you like he was riding hard for Joy? You thought so?
I won't say riding hard. I wouldn't use that word. I would just say it was strange, especially the cabin stuff, that he would be on Joy's side. Yeah. It was strange.
I
And she
mean,
wasn't
watching
really
it,
talking about Joy. She was the neutral person this season. So she wasn't really talking bad about Joy. It was just,
he wasn't going against her. He was just voicing an opinion that wasn't the same as everybody else on the couch.
yeah.
And I didn't think it was, well, when I watched it, I didn't think it was out of the ordinary. I thought he was saying, because when I watched it, I thought that therapist was wrong
Oh, she
for,
shouldn't even been invited.
right. And
Stop that.
so
Stop
I
that.
think I would have been defending Joy myself in that situation because she was ambushed with some misinformation. And this woman is attacking her about her father and stuff, and none of it's true. And then they don't want her to talk. And so of course she's gonna be defensive. I was like,
Yeah.
anyway.
And she did right. She left. She did. I would have left.
And Clifton,
He didn't.
he should have said,
What's that
he didn't
song?
say
Don't
anything.
save her. You don't want to be
She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Yeah.
Well, she wanted to be saved, and Cliff Pond was like,
he was like, "Oh, you leaving? All right. I'll see you in a few hours." Like,
that's exactly what he did.
You leaving? Turn the light on for me. I'll be there in a little bit. Yeah, he didn't budge up off that couch. Not that we saw. She got her coat and she bounced, which she should have done. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm not doing this with y'all today, and left. And he should have been like, that's messed up. Y'all on some bullshit. Boom, 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 all of y'all. And then he should have left too. Or they would have called him sassy. Or he could have just got his coat and left too. Everything he did, he was either sassy or zesty. So he should have just got his coat and took his sassy ass on out with her.
Right. I hope it doesn't come back.
No, I don't have to see them again. They didn't add anything to my life. I found it funny. A lot of people on the interwebs were saying that Clifton waited until he got on camera to address Quick. But
Of course.
I felt like Quick had plenty of opportunities on camera and off. When he was all like, I got a problem, I'm gonna handle it. He got all this to say when he with Ashley, but he saw Clifton too and didn't say shit.
Well, that's because Ashley and Quick trying to get their own show. So yeah, you doing what you got to do to.
What I'm saying is the same thing. It's the
I
same
know
thing.
it is absolutely. I just
Quick didn't have nothing to say till he was on camera. Dennis, I can handle. I see you in the streets or whatever kind of threat he made. It was just like, where was all of that before?
Sassy and zestiness.
Yes, where was all that sass?
Yeah, I don't. That show, please don't come back. Don't bring that show back. It's retarded. That doesn't make any sense. I said it.
It's not the R word. It's not the R word.
Come on.
I'm the PC police.
Not the daddy. Not on I ain't trying to be funny.
I don't use that word. I'll never let you use that word. All right. So for our fans or people listening, I don't condone the use of that word. Okay.
Okay, Stormy Daniels, not using condoms. Go ahead.
That's a reach now to go from. Shut up. Okay.
No face.
Let's talk about what we came here to talk about. The knuckleheads in Alabama.
Oh.
This past Saturday, our favorite people that we love to hate.
Your favorite.
Love and Marriage Huntsville came back, and they started from the first minute with the shenanigans. They was just like, here goes some BS here. Here's some more bullshit. Let's throw some more bullshit. So, all right, so let's recap. You want to start with Martell, his mama? Yeah, let's start with Martell and his mama. And Melody with that hairdo from first
season. May as well get married, man. Listen,
Martell and with that squirrel on her head.
Yes.
I was like, haven't we seen this look before?
Season 1?
Season 1, squirrel on the head. Why? Even Carlos King was like, okay, season 1 hair. Like, yeah, why? Okay, so.
Somebody liked it.
We start out with Martell mugshot. Martell's mugshot. And behind bars, and like it's just a whole big deal. Like she got him dragged off in the middle of the night in cuffs, and he had to do a perp walk. And his mama sitting there, that just ain't right. You was a good husband. You was a good husband, and she done upped and threw you in jail over a text message. No, boo. The police are smarter than that. The county magistrate is smarter than that. Everybody in the courthouse is smarter than that. They are not going to arrest him over a harmless text message. Like he texted her, please leave me alone. And they arrested him for that. Knock it off. You know that ain't what it was. I wish I had thought to put the text message up on the screen.
Oh, I stopped the TV so I can read the whole
So did I. So did I. Straight up pause. Oh, he on some bull. He on some bull. Did you?
Right, and then admit about the picture too.
A full
that he didn't talk
20
about.
minutes later into the episode, though. Like he didn't say that up front. He wasn't like, "Yeah, mama, they arrested me because I sent her a text and a screenshot." No, he didn't say that. He just was talking about just a text. And later on, well, yeah, I sent her a picture too. You know what? I wanted to jump through that screen and be like, "You lying Negro." He doesn't. Oh, he makes.
We already know he lying. We already know he tells
if he breathing,
half truths.
If he breathing,
if he talking,
he lying.
He lying.
He got his mama up here looking he ain't got her looking stupid. I think
she does a great job on her own.
She do it on her own, right? Ain't nobody making her look anything.
I just can't believe
you was a good husband. You made a mistake.
You a good father.
You made a mistake, and you owned up to
you
it.
Made a mistake.
A 5-year and a baby mistake.
More than one.
A mistake. No, like I'm talking about with her. With the side piece. You only had a baby.
Remember? Right, but she had
Oh, she had procedures. She did have abortions. She had 3 abortions. She did.
I think she said at least 2. I thought that's what she said in the interview with I don't want to say the girl name because that girl be suing folk.
I know, that's why I said side piece. 'Cause, I don't wanna put it on her.
That girl be suing people. She owe Cardi
Was it
B a
that
lot of
interview
money.
with
I ain't. Yeah.
Tasha K?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you said it. I'm not going to. I can't. I don't have no money. Tasha K, don't come after me.
Oh, I'm just stating a fact. I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
I think in that
reap any
interview, I
benefits
could
off
have
of her name.
sworn. It's been a long time though. I could
Mhm.
have sworn she said at least 2. It wasn't no 1.
Yeah, well, okay.
It
That's a
had to
lot.
be something that you would go.
So the first one was a mistake, or you could claim it. No, it's not, because they probably was, no, never mind. Nothing he did was a mistake. Never mind. I was just gonna say the first one might be a mistake, but the second and third and fourth, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's repeat offender. How was he a good husband?
Anything beyond a day or 2 is not a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely intentional.
All right, I just found the part in the scene. The text message says, "Leave me TF alone. Stop speaking on me or anything about me. You're bullying me. You say one more thing about me at all, and I'm going to treat you like you treat me. I will go all the way in. It might ruin me, but you and your fans already trying. Now, please don't call my bluff, because at this point, I'm tired of you." And then he sent
that's
a
a threat.
screenshot. And he sent a screenshot.
A picture that we don't know what it is.
Well, word on the street is it's a screenshot from that video, the revenge porn video.
That's what Melody.
If that's, so if that's what was in there, then yeah.
So basically, he's it's a threat.
It's a threat.
And he's saying, try me. Keep talking and try me. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
It's a threat. It's a threat, and it's harassing communication, because he's
Or
saying,
as I had to say to somebody one time, you feeling froggy?
Leap. As we used to say back in the day, I got your bitch, come get it. Somebody call you a bitch, I got your bitch. I got her. I'm right here. Come get
it. Let's do it.
You feeling froggy? Leap.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So,
but I just, he now you're talking about somebody who always want to play the victim. That's him. The mother is clueless. You can't even count her.
I don't think she clueless. I think she just, no matter what he do, that's her baby.
I wonder how his brother feel about that. I really do. I wish the brother was on there more.
The brother that went to jail. Didn't he go back to jail? Or is he out?
Oh, he
for
back?
good?
Oh, I thought.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I might be misremembering.
I don't know. I thought he was out. He was on there, so
she probably thought the police was wrong for doing that. He a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He only stole that one time.
They know they wrong for that. It ain't like
it
he
was
stole $1 million. It was a mistake.
It was only 500,000.
knowing how his family roll, it probably was $5.
Oh,
because they petty criminals and don't have no real money. So anyway, now we dragging Martell, but Melody is no angel. Okay, let me say that right now. I know the millimeters be out here riding for their girl, but she on some BS manipulation when she starts talking in that voice. When she starts doing that, well, no, Martell, then I kind of, when she talks like that, she full of it. And I clock her every single time. I'm like, whatever she's saying right now, believe half of whatever she's saying when she starts with that voice. Because when she gets into that, I'm just innocent. I don't know why anybody would ever. Lies. Yep.
You have read her for filth?
Not quite for filth yet. Because I'm still trying to ride for her. I believe when she said, so I believe that she did have sex with somebody while she was still technically married to Martell.
She admitted it.
But he was doing what he was doing. But when she said she had never had an orgasm, and she said she didn't know what she was missing until she got it, I felt that. I heard it and I felt it. I was just like, oh, she meant that. And
She
everybody know
meant
what
it.
she meant. Everybody knew
And
exactly what she meant. Somebody blew her back out.
absolutely.
And then she was just like, oh, Martell, like all that. That's when she got over him. That's probably when she got over him. And it probably happened after Sugar Mama. Because she was still thinking that he had he was dripping gold at that point. And she went back like a dummy, had another baby. But after that, whoever she got with, tore that ass up.
Yep.
And she ain't looked back.
Yep.
She might not still be with him, but he
Yep.
did right. He did it right, whoever he was. Kudos, sir.
Yep. Congratulations. I'll be keeping his ass around though.
Like,
Shit.
hey, what's your
He got talents. He got some talent. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. And she did explain that because Martell was making it seem like it was something recent, but she did explain that this had been going on for a while and that he had been threatening her to release that tape for a long time. So she was trying to get ahead of it, which I can understand. You don't want that out there. And that's probably what it was more about. It was more about the tape versus the text message. Because she could say, give me the tape back, and he could make copies of it. You know what I'm saying? The only surefire way to stop it is to report it. And that's, to me, that's all it's
but then that also begs the point that he did know about it. I think he knew she had filed a police report on him about it, which is why he never did release it.
Yeah.
And that he knew about this warrant. Now, see, so let me go back again. Sorry. A bench warrant is what was issued for him. That's not the same as a warrant for arrest. A bench warrant, they don't come to your house and drag you out. It only takes effect if you get pulled over or you commit some other crime, they run your name, your information, or you go to the courthouse and they run your name. So he went to the courthouse. He probably knew that warrant was there. He timed it to get attention. Some other people are speculating that. Actually, that sounds right, because he's like almost smiling in the picture. He wasn't mad. If you look at that mugshot, he's smirking. He knew he was going there. He knew he was going to have his mugshot out there. And so he could say, she throwing me in jail. Look how she doing the mother of her kids. Just the another father, way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The father of her kids, like Jet Li. So inside joke. So yeah, he can say she doing this. She doing this to throw the father of her kids in jail. She's a terrible person. I'm a good father. And look what she did. But his mama had got the kids right away. Nothing happened. He was in jail. They said 3 or 4 hours. Like, he didn't suffer. He didn't suffer at all. And he didn't have to post that mugshot. I think he did it. I think he did it for attention. And it was right when the show started taping again.
Of course. So, and look, I'm surprised I didn't see a GoFundMe for bail and all of that other stuff. Maybe people went and bought his wine or something and his tight suits to help him out with some money. But yeah, he gonna cry about that. I mean,
he doesn't talk about the wine anymore. You think it's doing okay? I got a feeling it's not. It looked
I don't know.
Did you ever watch Schitt's Creek?
No.
Oh.
I tried 5 minutes. Turned it off.
I loved it. There's this one episode where they do a wine tasting. If you don't watch nothing else, you should watch that one. It's hilarious. Because they're like, do I taste bananas? Like, I always think of Martell's wine being like really sweet and gross.
Bananas?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
If I taste bananas and wine, I'm spitting it right on you.
It was hilarious. They were there like all day trying to find a wine they liked, and they could. It was so funny to me. Anyway, I just imagine that's how I would be tasting his wine. Gross. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. Let me tell you what I don't do. Two things. I'm not buying nothing from these reality people, period. Oh, well, you know what? I take that back. There was one person I bought their stuff because of who it was, and that was Venus Williams. You know, she had that line called 11.
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know she had a line of clothes and shoes and stuff? I was in New York? I was in New York, I think. And I saw these shoes by Venus Williams called 11. And I bought those shoes. They were pink and gray, I think, or something like
Girl,
that.
you said girl. You know what I thought you were about to say.
Green.
Pink and gray. I'm like, I'm about to come through the screen and fight you.
You know better than that.
I know.
And I don't even wear pink, which is so funny. I don't wear pink. But I tried on the shoes. Huh?
My heart skipped a little bit. You said pink and gray, and I'm like, go ahead.
Never. No, but yeah. So that one time. But I don't buy stuff from people who sell this stuff on their shows. And the second thing, I don't like to eat at restaurants by artists, rappers, blah blah, if you're not a chef. I just can't do it. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to Candy's restaurant, and I did it back in the day because that was the thing to do in Atlanta. You know how Atlanta is. They had a happy hours at Justin's. They had that happy hour at Frank's. It was, both of them places was nasty.
I tried Skinny Margarita. That was Bethany from Housewives in New York. And it's still on some menus and it's decent. I tried that. And I think that's it. I know people who have gone to Old Lady Gang, but no, I haven't been there. I did go to Justin's, but not to eat. I went for a party.
That food tastes like he put it, not he necessarily, but they put it in the microwave. You know how it's like a vacuum seal plate and they put it in the microwave, and I was like, this eye hot, this eye cold. That was horrible.
No,
my food at Frank Ski's was cold.
I didn't eat at any of those places. Like I said, I went to Justin's, but it was a party. So
yeah,
you know how
happy
black
hour,
folks, how black folks do.
Yep.
If we got a restaurant, it's got to have a DJ, and you got to be on the wait list. So especially in Atlanta, they cut up. So no, I never ate there. I ate at Ludacris and T.I. had a place together.
Yep, I didn't go.
I went
when they showed that picture of them plastic in a napkin. I said, "No, I'm not doing that."
I went because we were doing some work with a band that was playing there, so we went to support them, and I ate, and the food was okay, but I think I only went once. Anywho.
So no, I'm not tasting their wine, and I'm not tasting Marceau, your favorite person's wine, either.
Chocolate in champagne mess, no. And I love champagne, but never. I would never.
I got my own here by Cooper's Hawk, and I love it.
All right, with the free advertising for Cooper's Hawk. I'm gonna try it next time I go to Cleveland. I don't think they have that here in Atlanta. I think I looked, and the closest place was Florida. So anyway, so now that you mentioned Marceau, do you want to talk about Tisha and Destiny? Because we got to talk about that house.
Yeah. Did you notice they're in yet another temporary situation?
I thought it's the same temporary situation. This is the house that
she was in an apartment.
She lives in an apartment, but that was their house that they remodeled. The house they moved out of. So
now they back into the house.
No, she said they're using it as an Airbnb.
Right. So she.
Oh, I didn't think she was living there. I thought she was just there for a little while. I don't know. It don't really matter, because who gonna rent that tacky shit? Did you see it? And
yeah, girl.
Like, oh, it's
I didn't like it.
She talking about California. No, it ain't none of
those. Neither.
It ain't none of those. It's a vampire. on the beach. I don't know. It was a mess. It was black and gold and white.
It
The
was very
walls were
black.
black.
It was bad.
There were
All
no
I
cabinets in the
remember is
kitchen.
black.
There are no cabinets on the wall.
No uppers. No uppers at
It was
all.
just so ugly and tacky. It was just so ugly and tacky. And then she and Destiny had the same hairdo. I was like, what am I watching? Was she in pajamas? I don't know. It was too much. It was too much happening. Too much, child.
Oh yeah, it was that whole scene was a mess because both of them are fake as shit
Yeah.
and dumb as doorknobs.
Yes. Yes. Who wanted Destiny back? That's my question. We got rid of Tiffany and we had to get Destiny back. She
They
could have
desperate
stayed
than a
gone
mug.
too. She could have stayed gone. We didn't who was asking for her back? I just want to know. Make yourselves known. Which one of you? I cannot
They
believe.
could have brought back what's the word she would butcher? The fur lady, the fur. What's the fur word? She's always butchering, always butchering.
Disrespect for?
Yeah.
Did you hear Tisha say invertation? And husband?
No, I did hear that.
She said
Yeah,
invertation.
they could have brought back Tisha Mama.
Yeah.
At least we would have laughed.
She was at least funny, but she was pretty nasty. She was just loud and wrong about everything every week. So
and this show is not loud and wrong
you right.
every week.
Is our heroin addict coming back? Kiki, is she coming back? Do you know?
I don't know.
I didn't see her in any of the previews. They talked about her, so I was wondering if she might be showing up. They don't usually talk about
her job
people.
need to tell her to sit down. Her job should have threatened her last time, especially after that
the drug
Crime Stopper video came out. You need to sit down.
You got a second? Look up and see if she's still a professor, because she might not be.
I didn't know what school was she at. Do you know? What's her last name? Abdul. Didn't they have a African last name? Hold on, let me see. Love and Marriage. Girl, you know I can't text. I have to say it.
Anyway.
Cass. Here it is.
Anyway, so Destiny wants us to, why are you looking for that? Destiny wants us to feel sorry for her in this situation with her and Moses and Sonny. Did you watch the video with Sonny and Moses interview?
I absolutely did.
So do you believe them?
I don't believe anybody.
We just had that conversation where you don't believe in humanity.
And see, okay, let's put it out here for the people. Let's put it out here for the people. The saying goes, when people show you who they are, believe them. But no, you want to dig all behind their ears and find the good. No, Kim, they're just going through something right now. That's not really how they are. But they showed you.
I am not that bad. I'm not that bad. But
you're lying.
Because I have to deal with students on a regular basis.
I gotta
not as long and as often as I do. So
and I gotta write a recommendation right now.
Not as long as I have and as many students as I have and all of that. And so I have to try to give them the benefit of the doubt. So I have gotten more accustomed to trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm in the back of my mind like, that sounded like some bull, but let's see what you do. I can't just write them off from the beginning. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, now you in this column over here. Now, I got you in the side eye column. So.
Well, I like the fact that the radio personality said, well, what's your definition of the sister code? And then Sonny said, well, first you have to be friends. we weren't friends.
Yeah,
And
and
I
that's where they
said,
differ in their stories.
oh, exactly. And that's why I don't believe neither one of them.
So to recap for those of you out here who may not have seen this video or may not know the story. So Destiny is saying that she and this producer got to be close. The producer was producing her while she was on the staff of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Destiny was in the cast. Excuse me. And the producer is saying that they didn't get close. She didn't meet the boyfriend but one time. Destiny didn't talk about him and he wasn't around. He wasn't showing up on the set for her. So she was like, it wasn't all that in her opinion. But Destiny's like, we were close. We were friends. I was telling her stuff she knew about us. And then she dated him behind my back. So we could talk about that girl code. Do you think there's such a thing?
Yeah, it's definitely a such thing. And if you have, if your friend dated or married and divorced someone and you guys were actually friends, then he is off limits. He's off limits. That's the girl code. But like I said, Sonny is saying that they weren't friends. She had a producer relationship. It was her job. Now I did leave this part out. She said it was her job to make her comfortable enough to tell me everything because I'm trying to produce the show. And that's how we get things to talk about on the show. You got to tell me what's going on in your life. So I made her comfortable. I feel like Sonny was wrong. She was wrong. And the question on the table though is, were Moses and Destiny still dating? Probably, because he gonna tell you one thing and he gonna tell you something else.
Like Black and Sherelle.
The two ain't gonna mix. So he was probably telling Sonny one thing, and he was probably telling Destiny something else, and yeah, he was with them both. Let's go on, keep
Destiny should be mad at him and not her.
No, I won't use the word mad because they weren't married. I mean, you know what they say, everybody's single today. Everybody's single till they married. But I don't know if I would use the word mad. I would just say that it's the fault of Moses primarily because he couldn't be truthful. Either you want Destiny or you want Sonny, but don't mix it. So and Moses should have had a conversation with Destiny.
I was just about to ask you that. Who do you think had the responsibility to tell
Moses? He's the one. He's the one in the middle.
But why though?
Because he's telling Destiny he still wants her.
Wait though, no.
Not you, but her.
But if the producer is not her friend, she's just some chick he's into now. Because the producer's saying that she quit the show a year ago and then she and the guy got together. Or after she quit the show and da-da-da-da-da.
We don't know.
We don't know, but
we don't know.
But I'm saying though, if she and Destiny are not friends, then why would he have to tell Destiny anything about him dating this chick? He could just stop talking to Destiny.
He doesn't.
Life. But
he doesn't.
He should have talked to Destiny. But should he?
Because he was still telling Destiny he wanted to be with her.
We don't know that.
We don't know that. We don't know that, but I'm just saying the likelihood. The likelihood is there.
I guess I'm just trying to get at.
No, you're being mad. Oh, let me look behind your ear for the goodness.
No. I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm like, what responsibility? If he and Destiny are no longer together, what responsibility does he have to tell her shit? I'm just saying.
None.
He can move on with his life. And Destiny ain't got no right to have no feelings about it. That's her ex. Whatever. He doing the new chick now. Move on.
Right.
What you so butthurt about?
I believe it.
Or she
I
just
agree.
embarrassed, or she just embarrassed, I guess, because,
We
or
we
she
just
feeling
don't
some
know.
kind of way because he made his choice. You know, she says they had a 15-year off and on thing, and he
Well,
still
first,
married somebody else.
right. But first of all, second of all, he didn't say nothing. Did you notice that? He didn't even talk.
He did. He didn't say he didn't say much, but he did talk.
But he didn't say we were broken up.
He didn't say that.
She said that.
But he didn't deny
She
it.
did all the talking. She did all that rah-rah. And I'm going, girl, you don't know what he was
You don't know
telling
what he was telling
her.
her. Exactly. Like Black and Sherelle. Like Black and Sherelle. I think Black absolutely was seeing
both of
Sherelle
them.
and Joy's friend. Absolutely. Because he
That's
got a
what
little
I'm telling
quiet
you.
on the show when Joy was talking
That's
about
what I'm
it.
telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
But I still don't think he had any obligation to tell Destiny that he was dating.
Not if they weren't together anymore. You are absolutely right. But if they were
together, all he got to do is break up with her. He don't have to tell her why.
No, you don't. You don't have to tell anybody
that's
why.
not me digging behind the curtains. I'm saying, basically, forget Destiny.
It is what it is.
We break up. You ain't got to tell me you breaking up with me to be with somebody else. Just
Right.
break it up.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
She act like she's so butthurt. And I know she embarrassed because she found out about it on social media, but oh well, y'all won together.
And then you're making yourself look even worse by keep bringing it up. He married to that girl. Like they married. So
and
there's nothing you can do.
He and Destiny had a 15-year thing. He married
somebody else. And I don't know about that either.
He married somebody else. She married somebody else. She married LeBaric. He married another person. And then this chick, Sunny, says that he and that woman got divorced in 2018. Destiny and LeBaric got married sometime around COVID. So
2020.
That might be once he was divorced, he back in Destiny's life. Maybe that's why LeBaric bounced, because neither one of them will talk about why they broke up. For real.
Yeah.
They won't give the reason. He ain't saying nothing. LeBaric ghosted. He just like, he don't want nothing to do with the show. Her, none of them. You don't see him, you don't hear from him. Destiny won't talk about it. If they ask her, she beat around the bush. So I think it's her fault.
Yeah.
That's just
and she needs to drop it, because the more she talks about it, the dumber she looks, because they're married. He ain't coming back. Well, maybe if they get a divorce, but he ain't coming back right now.
While they married. You know. You know.
I do know.
You know.
I do know.
You know how they can do. So
I do know.
Let's just see how it play out.
That's but I think she need to stop talking about it. Let it go. Let it go.
But she got Tisha all over there talking about girl code. Like, honey, I know you ain't getting no advice from Letitia M. Scott.
Letitia need to keep her mouth shut, because Marsau got a whole family somewhere that he paying real well.
They on season 8. Where are the receipts? I need them.
See, Tiger Woods need to learn from Marsau.
He needs to teach a master class. He needs to teach a master class, because his shit is locked down.
Solid. It's solid. Solid.
How?
Listen.
How has he not been busted? The most they had was a picture of a man's back. Like, they ain't got nothing. Huntsville ain't but that big. Well, I don't know how big it is.
I believe people around there know what's going on. I believe Tisha know what's going on.
Somebody would have got a picture by now. I don't care.
Who want them woman hips though? What's wrong with you?
His woman must be somewhere else. He leaving town to go see her, because he can't be seeing
her.
He
went to Africa.
I just had this conversation with somebody else. She was just like, yeah, he went to Africa. And I was like, y'all will not let him live that down. Actually, we
are not going to Africa without me. That's the way that you think you're going to part your lips to say something like will be the last time you part your lips. trips.
Yeah.
Going to Africa without me.
The first time,
No.
at least the first time, like your very first time going to the continent. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
we going. Me and my boo going.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
When I went to South Africa, my hubby was right there with me.
You can't. We ain't talking about you. We ain't talking. You're an anomaly. We ain't talking about you.
No,
I'm
I'm not.
talking about.
No, that's everybody. Your man going with you. Your woman going with you. No, Marceau is the anomaly. Marceau and Letitia are the anomalies. Because who does that?
I don't even like her.
Who
He
does
treat her
that?
like a child. He talks to her like a child. He
She
doesn't even like
talks and
her.
she talks and acts like a child. He treating her how she is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody treats her like a child, and she stands around screaming, "I'm not a child. I'm not a child. I'm not. I'm a lady. I'm a woman. I'm grown." That's how she sounded to me.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
it's kind of moving forward. I don't know where, I don't know what, first of all, I don't know why they brought Destiny back. I refuse to watch any of Carlos's podcasts. I do not like him. I think he is a messy bitch. I can't stand anything about him. He has so many faces. So many. I don't like him. So I don't know why he brought Destiny back. So, I'm sure he's talked about on his podcast. But it'll be interesting to see where this story goes. What's going to be her storyline? She's not married.
Mm-mm.
What is she doing?
She's not even dating. Well, she might be, but
well, she can't be if
does she
you
still have
crying
her
over
store?
Moses.
Does she still have her store?
That's what
Who
I'm saying.
knows?
So what? She got a beauty supply store. So what? They could have put anybody else on there. So I don't see the point of that. And then, like you said, are we ever gonna see this damn Scott Manor? Are they working on it? Did they cut the trees down?
We in season 8. Like, who are they building it for at this point? Did I ever tell you that when I was growing up, this guy I knew around the corner from us, their father was building a house for them way outside of the city suburb. Gorgeous, like you could tell it was going to be huge. But he was doing it like kind of himself, right? They living in a 2-bedroom apartment, parents and 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl, in a 2-bedroom. Like they live in cramped, and he's out here building his house forever. That house was never done before all of them graduated high school, and then he and the wife divorced. So what was this house for? That's what they gonna mess around and have going on with Scott Manor. Their kids are getting older by the second.
Well, and Kimmy,
they not gonna
would
live
be
in it.
crazy to stay with Maurice, honey, because we've been saying that since the show came on.
But who builds a big ass house to live in after your kids grown? Like, that's what I'm saying. It don't seem like it's anything that they building for their family. So then what's the point? Because once the kids are grown and out the house, he gonna bounce or she gonna bounce.
Yeah.
So who is this Manor for?
I don't know. I guess that's their storyline, and they wanted to. That's what they wanted to talk about. They should have just stayed where they were and built houses in the community. Stick with that.
They could have showed us more about the development of Black. It was just like all of a sudden, hey, we open in Black.
Yeah, open it. Yep, from out of the blue.
Out of poof, Black. And the Champagne, poof, we got a Champagne. Like, they didn't go through any of the process leading up to it, any of the context. They don't talk to anybody else in the city other than their friends. You never see them doing business. Like, what do they do all day, every day, other than ride around and flex in their car? Something is off with their whole story. All of them, actually.
Everything is a setup.
Yeah, and you never know. Maybe they don't. Maybe the folks don't want to be seen on TV. I don't know. But it just seems like we never see them interact
but at least you can talk about it
in Huntsville.
But you can talk about it in the the little interview confessional. You can talk about it in the confessional. You don't have to show the actual meeting, but you can talk about it in the confessional that this is how the process works and this is where we are now and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what's missing. Because at least on the Housewives, they'll show them pull up to a place, and show them going inside and having meetings, or and it's staged, but at least you see, they're meeting with somebody to discuss the design of the bottle and the name for
Mhm.
the bottle. And
Yeah.
even Jackie Christie on Basketball Wives, her nasty cognac, I didn't taste it. Everybody said it was nasty, but she went through a bunch of different, meetings on the design and stuff like that. Like, I just we didn't see them picking out furniture, color palettes, discussing the name of nothing. Just boom, we got a place. Boom, we got vehicles. Like, they builders. They're known for being builders in Huntsville. What did they build? We saw them in one place with some
We never
things.
saw the hotel. We never
Child,
saw the hotel. Nothing. We didn't see nothing.
yeah, I don't. All we get is mess and messiness.
And it's the same
The
messiness.
same messiness been dragging out, and they still got us watching it because we want to see, some more drama. We're addicted, but it's getting old.
No, it's because P Valley ain't on. It's
Boom,
because House of the
boom.
Dragon ain't
Ain't came
on.
back yet. It's because Ghost, book, whatever, power
Queen
book.
of the, oh, look at the balloons. Queen of the
Oh, how?
I don't know. I don't know. Queen, what is it? Queen, what is it? You don't watch that one, I don't think. The one with
Eva, the one with Eva.
Eva.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't watch that one. I keep saying I need to,
You
but I don't
need
have
to.
BET Plus.
You need to figure it out.
I know. I want to pay
Queen,
for
what
it.
is it? Queen of the whatever she is.
And
That's not on. Force ain't on. I mean, what else but trash TV? And it's the same shit we've been talking about since it came on.
And
We
they
have
got
said
me
the
because I'm
same
gonna watch
thing.
it. At least we don't have to deal with Tiffany and Lou this season.
Oh, thank goodness.
There's gonna
The
be
only
something
thing
else,
we
though.
have that saves us is Top Chef, Master Chef Junior. I'm watching Real Trent. You don't watch that.
I do, but I'm not caught up. I didn't
Ugliest house. Oh, that's right. Ugliest house in America.
Ugliest House. I like Wild Card Kitchen. The cooking
Oh
shows
yeah,
got
you
me.
had me.
Last
You
Chef
had me
Standing
watching the
got
24
me
on 20.
hooked.
What is it called?
24 and 24, Last Chef Standing.
You got me watching that. Now I can't wait till the next episode come out.
Because I want to see who's gonna win now.
Yeah.
And I was discussing this with somebody else. Like, is it even worth it? They get $50,000 and a trip to Hawaii. Is it
The
worth it
first,
for all of that?
it
They're
is
like
absolutely
delirious by
not
now.
worth. I said that to you the first, what? It says it in the first 10 minutes of the episode coming on. And I text you when you told me about it. And I'm like, I can do this for $50,000. You're only taking home 25. What? That's literally what, 1,000? Oh, I'm not the math person. $1,000 an hour?
That's extreme. The taxes ain't gonna be that high. But I hear you.
Okay, 28. It's not 50. It's not 50.
It's not. They're not gonna get 50. They will have to pay.
They're not gonna even get 30. It's not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. No.
And a trip to Hawaii. Like Hawaii.
Well,
like not,
what's her name? I already won a trip to Hawaii. So if she wins,
Bali.
she gets 2 trips to Hawaii, 2 trips to Hawaii. I didn't understand that either. Because she already won one. The girl, what's the girl name?
Mika. The only woman that's left.
Yeah. She already won a trip to Hawaii. So you win $50,000 in a trip to Hawaii. So you get 2.
That's a state. That's in the States. Like, why not in another country? $24,000. The trip is supposed to be worth 24. Why would you ever need to spend $24,000 to go to Hawaii? Like, yeah, Fiji. Can we go to Turks and Caicos? Like, can we do something else?
No, we need to go out of the country. I'm talking about way over there. Way over there.
Can we go to Greece or Italy or
something?
Go to Africa. We're going to Egypt. Like, do something.
All right, we can meet Marceau over there. Good.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, hell no. That's like them damn Fear Factor motherfuckers doing that, eating testicles and bugs and shit for what was it? I
I
can't
didn't watch
remember
that
what Fear
show.
Factor. I watched it either. I just saw how much I was like, hell no, it's not worth it. But after taxes, it ain't worth all this. You got a stomach problem because you done ate all that shit.
Well, I think with 24 and
Hell
24,
no.
the upside is it's only one day. Like Top Chef, you can compete for weeks in a row for this. I think they get 200,000 now, but you got to give up. You got to be away from your business for months, and you know what I'm saying. Like you got to go through all of that, and you still might not win. So this show, these are big time chefs. They only giving up one 24-hour day, and some of them can just be like, you know what, I'm good. Like if they get too tired, they'll start tapping out. What I wonder though is, will the show last? Like, will anybody else sign up for this, like for another season? Like after watching this, I'd be like,
That's why I said they
I'm
should have
good.
started at 12. Why 24? I mean, yeah, 24 sounds better, but they should have started at 12.
I thought they were playing off of 24, the show. You remember with Jack Bauer?
Yeah. I don't like him. I didn't like him as an actor, but go ahead.
Loved it. Well, I was a 24 addict. Choo choo, choo choo. Every time I hear that sound, I'm in. I mean, what Jack Bauer gonna do this week? He was just like he was Superman. I loved it. He foiled every terrorist plot in the world by himself. I loved it. I was hooked every single. It was the most far-fetched foolishness.
Exactly.
I love
like this 24 show.
Yeah, because you know it's not real. It's
some
like
bullshit.
The one challenge that got me, that kind of made me get on the side eye, not kind of, a lot, was when they did the dish that you didn't even have to taste.
Yeah.
Like now
I wasn't
y'all
gonna
just,
eat that shit either.
I'm like, now y'all
I
just
wouldn't eat
wasting.
it.
Yeah, now
I
y'all
wouldn't
wasting
eat that shit
time
either.
and food though. Like you just
And that's why I
wasting time.
needed to be 12 hours.
Yeah. They could have done 24 hours and it didn't have to be a consecutive 24 hours.
Then it ain't 24 hours.
Or it could have just been, no, it don't have to be consecutive. But it could be like real time. This show's an hour and they cook an hour real time and then you come back another time and do it. I don't know. They could have done something different.
Then you didn't change the meaning of the
No
show.
sleeping, no eating.
They eat and drink.
They gotta use some of their time. Several people have had to use their time if they didn't get a break to go pee and stuff like that. I'm like, this is torture. Chris O is delirious.
He is. It's funny.
I think he's my favorite that's left.
But not I was gonna ask you, who do you want to win?
Chris O. I like him. Oh, something about Mika I don't like. And
I know one thing, she's one note.
Oh, she gonna cook Cuban food, period.
She's one note.
Mm-hmm. She is.
I already knew Marcel. So, you know. So then there's Chris, the other Chris. I forgot his.
It's 4 of them left now.
Yeah, Chris, Marcel, and the girl, right?
Oh, I thought Carlos was still in.
Oh, Carlos, that's right.
Yeah, it's Carlos.
So it's Carlos, Marcel, the girl, and Chris O.
Yeah, because the other Chris got out. He lost that episode where they had to drink the smoothie.
He said dates.
And then
dates
in a smoothie. That just sounded gross. And the
ingredients I would have said everything. They were so simple. Definitely almond milk. Definitely, like, you automatically know it's avocados,
coconut.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about coconut. Some type of
coconut in it though.
Almond.
Coconut is very distinctive. Is what that was my thing. It's just like, how do you not know that's coconut?
But now, I mean, no. What did he say?
Banana.
Dates.
He got banana first.
Dates. He said dates. I'm like, how would you say date?
Trying to be too extra, trying to do too much.
But it was a good risk. It was a good risk. He was the only one that took that risk, though. And then they got him up out of there. What did he get kicked out on? What was the thing he messed up? I forgot. But anyway, that's the only shows we have. This is why we watching this stupid Love and Marriage Huntsville. These stupid people on here.
Right.
So what's gonna be the storyline for Kimmy and Maurice this season? We still together and stupid.
I don't know. Did they even show them in the previews? They just be around to talk about everybody else. They don't have a storyline of their own. Maybe it'll be some more monster stuff. But the previews seem to just be about
that boy ain't graduated yet. Damn.
Somebody new coming on who's gonna be somebody that Martell used to
sleep with. Oh Lord.
There's gonna be, it might be because they were like, ask your boyfriend and her boyfriend. Because that's not Sonny and Moses, is it? Is it? Because in the previews they were showing, the preview for the whole season. And she was and he was saying, yeah, she came by the house a few times. It's a new couple that's gonna be on there.
Oh Lord.
I don't know if it's Sonny and Moses, because I don't recognize her that much.
Lord. I don't know. So this episode is called Martell All Interview.
Oh, the one that's coming up.
The one that's coming up, Martell All Interview. Oh Lord. So is he gonna be the majority of the show?
I hope not.
Well,
I really hope not.
See, this is the stuff that really irritates us. I'm trying to see what the yeah, that doesn't tell me what it is. It's probably going to be more about him. So you remember last season he wasn't in a lot of episodes.
Who, Martell?
Last season. So he need money now. He need to pay, to get that what you got to pay the people, bail bondsmen.
I'm sure it wasn't that much.
It probably wasn't that much.
I'm sure it wasn't that much. And all he got to do was show up to court.
Keita, you got something to tell us about your past?
I had a bench warrant. I sure did. I got a ticket in Cobb County because I didn't have insurance on my car. I didn't have proof of insurance when they pulled me over. And I didn't pay the ticket. So then there was a bench warrant out for me, but I didn't know it. So when I got ready to go to the Cobb County courthouse, I went in there and the receptionist or whatever was just like, she pulled up my thing. She was just like, oh, you have a bench warrant. And I was like, what does that mean? She was just like, you're going to have to go see Officer Smith. And he started coming out the door. And my husband was like, let's go. And I was like, who is Mr. She said, Mr. Smith. You're going to have to see Mr. Smith. I was like, who is Mr. Smith? She was just like, him. You got to go see him because you're going to jail. And I was like, oh, I can't go to jail. And my husband was like, that's why I said, let's go. And we turned around and we walked out, got in my car and left. But because they were about to arrest me. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying is I know is if you ain't pay your bill, So I end up going to court? I did. I had to go to court and I had to pay. But if I didn't go to court, then yeah, they probably would have thrown me in jail next time. But she was just like, you going to jail. She said it just like that. Honey, you going to jail. I was like, oh, not today. She was behind the desk and he was coming out the door, which was still behind the big desk. And we was like, pew, straight out the police station.
So you became a fugitive is what you're saying.
I wasn't on the run and they didn't come looking for me. They didn't come get me, but I did have to end up going to court.
I never had that situation.
I told them I had insurance, but they said it didn't matter because I couldn't prove it,
Yeah.
When they pulled me over. Now they just run your plate and they know if you got insurance or not. But this
right. I don't even know why they asking.
Yeah, this was 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. I drove without a license for a couple of days. Because the judge took it. He got mad at me.
What you do?
I told him he was running his mouth too much and he needed to go ahead and finish my case up so we can move on.
You ain't
So he
say it
took
like
my.
that. You
Yes,
ain't
I
say it like
did. Yeah, absolutely. He said something that was not the law in Fulton.
uh-huh.
I said, that's not the law in Fulton. That's the law in DeKalb. Can we move on? Because we have been here all day waiting on you to finish other cases, and I got stuff to do. And he was like, I can show you, but I can tell you. He took my license. He said, your license is suspended. I said, I'm still driving home. I drove up here. What you want me to do?
So then you are a fugitive.
No, I was just driving with no license.
Oh. And you luckily didn't get pulled over.
I lived around the corner.
You still can get pulled over around the corner. It happens to people all the time. They be almost home. They be almost home.
I drove all the way to Cobb with no license.
I got a story for you about that too when we get done. All right.
I did what I had to do, goddamn. I had shit to do, and he was messing around talking about shit that didn't have nothing to do with me. I was ready to go.
Hold on a second. I was looking back at the trailer for the season to see if I can see who the new people are.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember if it was Sonny because I didn't recognize Sonny and Moses then. Now I do because I've seen their interview.
Yeah, I didn't know what they looked like until that video you sent.
Oh no, this is Latricia, Stormy's friend. And Martell acts like he ain't know her. But then later on, he's like, yeah, she came by the house a few times and her boyfriend didn't know about it. Yeah, so that's gonna be somebody else. That's the new couple, I guess. And she said, well, he did invite me. If we did, so we're adults. And her boyfriend Ken is like, hold up. I'm really
What that little girl kept saying on that video, you gonna touch that dog? What was that she used to say on that video?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That look,
yeah.
Boy, people wore that video out. That's Martell right there.
Did you see?
Martell has touched everything.
Absolutely. He done touched it all. He can't swing it nowhere in Huntsville without hitting somebody he done already been with. So.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, so next week, wait, what are the other shows? Oh, I did watch the Cat Williams Netflix special.
It was okay.
It was just okay. And that's all I have to say about it because I was
got a few little chuckles.
Yeah, but I was on Facebook. I was just like, okay.
I don't know if I've seen previews or a lot of that stuff I feel like I had heard before.
Exactly.
So I was thinking, but
especially the part about giving us reparations. I was like, he said that back when he had the spinner joke. You remember when he was saying that Black people buy spinners on their cars and don't even see, like, we waste our money on. Yeah, he had a whole thing about that, and I'm going.
But some of the jokes seem like I've heard them recently, so I don't know if they were played in a clip on a commercial from his tour that he's
probably the last stand-up
or what. But it was all sounding a little familiar. But he had its moments that were funny.
Yeah. So I'm not finished watching the Cry Brady roast. You know, I don't say his name. His name Cry Brady. And it is really funny. I don't know if you watched it. It's like 3 hours long. I'm not finished. I dozed off on it a couple of times. I was like, oh, I gotta go back.
I saw a headline that he roasted Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian roasted him.
He roasted her too. You know, at the end, the person that's roasted gets up.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm not done.
Yeah.
I'm not done. Yeah. I'm not done. Yeah, I'm not done. I'm over the 2 hours, but I'm not done. But it's really good. It's really good. And and this is what I love about me. I
About you.
love, yes, I love that I know these football players and I know, like some of the circumstances with these players.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love the fact that I understand like 95% of the jokes. Like, if you're not familiar with the circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
like Aaron Hernandez,
Yeah.
if you're not
You
familiar
don't
with
remember
Aaron,
him killing somebody?
you're right. You will not get nothing in the first 45 minutes. You
Oh, okay.
will literally be stuck like,
Who they talking about?
what?
What they talking about?
Like, 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 don't even watch it because it literally the first 45 minutes. So, and it's not the same person. It's but I'm just like, I love that I know what the hell they're talking about, and it makes it even funnier. So, and then of course, a couple of the comedians I actually like Nikki Glazer is a fucking funny motherfucker. Like, she's hilarious. And she did a wonderful job. So,
Really?
and I like Sam J too. I watch everything Sam J does.
Sam J's last stand-up wasn't funny to me.
What was, I think I saw that last one.
It wasn't funny to me.
Yeah. She's married already in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And she
yeah,
talks
yeah.
about her wife a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, I like her, and she has a show on Max. It's okay funny. It has its moments, but I do like her. I like her delivery. She's actually funny. So yeah,
She just
I'm
talks
into.
about being, I mean, and I guess all people talk about their relationships a lot, but it just seems like she doesn't talk about anything else but being gay. And I'm like, you don't do nothing else in your life?
Yeah.
And
Well.
wake up, I'm gay. Go to sleep, I'm gay. Like, I don't think about it. I don't know. She just, I
Yeah,
just,
we don't have that issue because
excuse me.
we don't concentrate on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you should watch it because I'm sure you've heard about stuff and
Yeah.
you would get the jokes.
I probably
I
will
mean,
because I
it's
know some
the
football.
comedians, if they do a good job, you don't even have to know the context, right? But if you know the context, it makes it even funnier.
Yeah, well, I probably will know the context. I know quite a bit about football, basketball
Yeah,
more, but yeah, I got football.
yeah.
Especially if
So
it
yeah,
made the news. Like, I mean, who didn't know about Aaron Hernandez?
a lot of people. I
So,
met a guy at the yeah, I went back to get some more olive oil, and it was one of the workers there. Me and the lady were talking about football, and she was like, "Yeah, and he doesn't watch football at all." And I looked at him, and I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" He was like, "I just don't get it." Oh, okay.
it ain't for everybody, I guess.
Like,
I guess.
I was like, "Bruh."
We
So
can't be
yeah.
friends. You look at him like, all right, now I'm done with any communication with you. I'm good. I don't want to talk to you no more, sir.
Absolutely. Cause my and that's what one of my friends that live here, she like, here come Kid with that goddamn Falcon shit on. Do you own anything else? Nope. Not around y'all. I'm wearing Falcons every day. So yeah, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what's coming on next, what we can add to the pile of discussions. And we're
Yeah.
always open to topics from our fans. We have
Yes,
fans.
and we are gonna have some more guests on
Oh
this
yeah.
listen to me, this season. This season of I ain't trying to
we're in
be
the
funny.
summer season. This is
Yes,
the summer season.
yes, we gotta get some guests on. We have a gentleman who wants to come on and get us straight about male-female relationships. I'm here for it. I'm here
I'm
for it.
here for it too. I
Let's
can't
see
wait
what
to
he
see what he
got to
got to say.
say. Let's see what he got to say. Is he gonna change
Ah,
our minds, man or bear? Because we like bear, bitch. What? No, I'm just kidding.
listen, Linda. I don't know what he gonna say, but I bet you it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I
I
bet
hope
it's
my
gonna be interesting too. I
I
do.
hope my face don't tell it all.
I can't wait. Well, maybe we'll have to get him on a Saturday or something, since he can't play with us in the afternoons. Everybody doesn't have the luxury that we do. All right, y'all. This was fun. Good seeing you. Hugs, baby.
Wait,
Nah.
I didn't do that to my great niece.
No,
Yeah.
do the mama. All right. Thanks for
I
joining
ain't
us.
trying to be funny. Like
What?
and subscribe. Tell your friends.
Yeah, we want to get up to 1 million subscribers. We could do it. It took
Let's
us
do
2
it.
years to get to 100. We only need a few weeks to get to 1 million. Bump it, whatever. That's how my students do math. So all we need is some extra credit.
I'm dead. Extra credit.
That's
I'm
all we
dead.
need is extra credit. All right, love. Talk to you later.
Deuces.
Bye.